everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. Excuse me, somebody here needs to communicate. I feel like that's what there's gonna be something here about communication, because all of a sudden I feel like somebody's closing off my throat. So anyway, you guys know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. Hit the notification bell. And let's go ahead and get started on our love reading. All right, Spirit, please show me their love reading. Who needs messages today about their love reading? You have a deep knowing. You have a deep knowing about what you want. You have a deep knowing that there is something coming for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at the bottom of the deck, you guys. Messages. Someone here needs to talk. Someone here needs to come in, and I feel like you know that it's coming in. And if you're the one, oh my God, and then you got the 6 and the 7. Oh yeah, and underneath that, look, the yang energy, the masculine energy. He's been like sleepy time. Sleepy time. Okay, he's been asleep. She's been asleep. One of you guys has been asleep, but it is showing the yang energy, so whoever's taking on the role of the masculine. So with that said, it's like, it's time to take action. It's time to send out that communication. Okay? It's time to reach out. It's time to talk. But I feel like you already know it's coming. There's this deep knowing. There's this deep understanding that things are about to change. I really do feel that for you. Yeah, it's time to go. Walk away from anything that no longer serves you. You know, it's time to move forward. It's time to, go down that new pathway. Look, there's a door down there. A new path. Time to go. Time to move on. Time to walk away. Time to get away from the things that just don't even serve you anymore. They're not for you. Maybe it's ending it. Maybe it's like, maybe that's what this message is for some of you. It's like this person just has this deep knowing that they just need to let you go. Let go of the need. But I feel like for some of you, this person's going to want to come back in. As usual, okay? They always do. But it says it's not for you. So I do feel like there is this message coming in from, the divine masculine is what I'm feeling. Wow, you got 2 6s. 2 6s is all about harmony and balance. Okay. You can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. Yeah. Time to take action. Someone here is about to take action. This is the overall energy. You just have this deep inner knowing that it's coming in. This is someone you don't know, for some of you. Intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. There are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey. So pay attention. 2 hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. I do. Here's that message in a bottle. It's coming in, guys. Time to go. I feel like this person's like, come on. It's time for you to come. Come with me. Time to go. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to level up. I feel like a lot of you guys are leveling up. 45, endings, completions, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn in the experience. For a relationship, as it's over, or at the very least, the form of this relationship has taken is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost, although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract. It is more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If it's not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of a new beginning. If you want something deeper, walk away. And I feel like you already did walk away. You have a deep knowing that it was for something bigger. And even if it was to level up this person, I feel like the both of you needed to level up. But I feel like this person doesn't want to lose you. Number 6, not for you. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning. But the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. So for some of you, there's a message coming in and I feel like you already know it, that you're getting dumped. Okay? For others of you, this person is dumping someone else or walking away from someone else to walk into a relationship with you. But deep down inside, it's like, I mean, don't be a rebound, of course. You know, use your discernment. Has this person healed, or are they just rebounding and sideswiping, you know? It's to go down a new path, and whatever is not open, you need to just allow it to go. You know, I see, look at that, the faces. You see that? There's right there, and here you go. So, you're being watched over. This message is coming in from spirit. It's divinely guided. And it's to bring you wisdom in this situation. It's asking you to spread your wings and fly with the owl. And look, she's like running down that fucking pathway towards that new door. She ain't turned around. She's not peeking over her shoulder. She's like, boop, you gave me the wisdom. I'm out. Gotta go. Not for me. My fortune cookie says there's something else out there. That's what this information is. I'm out. Like, for, you know, some of these ladies, they're walking away from this masculine. Whether it's divine masculine or masculine, I fill in the blank. But these ladies are like ready to run. While the divine masculine's like slowly but surely bringing in a message. It's saying, take action. And you're like, well, I could fly over the bottle, or or I could just sit on it and catch a ride and hopefully it drifts in the right direction, right? The vision that they're giving me right now is hilarious. But I think the masculine realizes that he's going to lose you. And I think that what it's doing is, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to go into new relationships with new people. I really, really do. I think that there is someone new on the horizon. I feel like you have to end one cycle, and I do feel like there is another one that's going to open up in tandem. And I'm really telling you, there's a lot of people between now and into January that are going into union. And there's going to be a lot of people between now and into like the end of the year that are going to continue to go through breakups and you know, separations. And this isn't just romantic. I mean, this is literally everywhere, but we are talking about romance here, right? You know, this is a chance for, you know, these you to walk away from these karmic situations so that you can come into union with your divine right partner. But, you know, for some of you, you're going to pass up a wonderful opportunity with a wonderful lady or a wonderful gentleman that could last the test of time because you're stuck with this karmic. It's like, how long do you find it necessary to punish yourself for shit that this is like all past life crap? If it's not bringing you peace, it's not bringing you anything, is it? It's not bringing you laughter. It's not bringing you a friendship, union, someone to share with. Like, in every aspect of the word, someone to take, to take care of and someone to take care of you. Of course, don't go in as though, oh my God, I'm the damsel in distress, because by fucking far, I mean, I got my issues, but I'm very independent. I'm not a damsel in distress. I just want somebody who wants to run with me, and somebody who and fucking has fallen in love with the person that I am. And I'll walk away from anything that is not that. Like, no, because my fortune says that, and I have this deep inner knowing that whatever message is coming in for me, I have my sights set high. I'm a fucking Virgo. Like, Virgos have this high expectation. So if a Virgo chooses you, you're in luck. Because, and that's very intimidating, because Virgos take no shit. They're about realism, and they are the only realistic sign in the zodiac. And yes, I will say that and back it up. Like, I will sit here and tell you your foo-foo shit, but I'm also going to tell you the realistic version of why you're going through that, and to knock it off. Like, and people get mad at Virgos because we're very blunt, we're very, and I can't speak for all Virgos, depends on their moon and their rising, but I'm 6th placements Virgo. And so I have very high standards, and so walking away from nothing, from people who breadcrumb, people who, don't want to share that. And so there's this higher wisdom that you have to come into alignment with in order for you to be able to go down this new path, to this new relationship, to this new existence that we're all creating ourselves. For ourselves, excuse me. And I taught a lot of people, I'm like, you guys get to redefine how you love. You're going to take this a little more seriously now. Look at what you've been through. Pretty isn't going to work anymore, you guys. Do you cook? Do you, take care of kids? I don't care if you're a man or a female. I'm not saying that the women need to be at home cooking, but I am saying masculine, feminine, pretty ain't working no more. People are playing for keeps. Can you cook? Can you fix something around the house? Because look at the world that we're creating for ourselves. Are you going to panic when everything goes awry? When a news comes in? Or are you going to sit down and are you going to analyze what is going on? Okay? Where are you at? Mentally, where are you at? Are you sitting in your home afraid to go out that door? Like sitting behind your, 4 windows with your curtains shut? Because you're afraid. That's not sexy, guys. You're not going to meet anybody that way. Oh, I'm afraid to get a germ. Oh, my goodness. That's like wearing socks in fucking bed. Like, ew. Come on. Really? The fuck? Yeah, I said that. And I know somebody out there, I don't know why the fuck that even came up, but somebody out there is fucking wears socks to bed. That's gross. Just so you know. I don't care how cold it is. Still gross. Unless you're by yourself, do your own thing. But just FYI, socks in bed are weird. With that said, you guys, it's saying don't give up. I feel like it is coming in, but I feel really, really strongly that you're having to really delve within at this time, and you're really having to delve within your reserves. To hit that final push in order for you to move forward and not be afraid. Scorpio is all about fear of this communication, fear of delving deep, fear of having, really intimate conversations, but I do feel like, there's a lot of love here, especially with the number 6. It's on both ends. Okay. It's on both ends. It's the bookends. And so number 6 is all about harmony and balance and family, reciprocity between two people. So I feel like this is a lesson that is being learned. I feel like this isn't just, boy meets girl, they play some tag, he's cute, she's pretty, I'm going to, I don't feel like that. I feel like what I'm tapping into is the deeper lesson and what is being communicated to you from your guides. And how do I want to say this? This is your karma that you're having to overcome. For all of you, whatever stage of this that you're on, for some of you, you're not even on this stage yet because you still haven't walked away. You're still holding on to the past, hoping the past is going to come back and save your ass. Or, Prince Charming's on his way back in. For some of you, yeah. For others of you, nope, I'm not seeing that here. I see, the past wanting to come back in, but I also see a new beginning too. Now, if that's a new beginning in the dynamics of this relationship, because the two of you have literally grown, great. But if not, it's going to be someone who is in that position, who is going to grow with you. But you're going to have to make a choice to stay where you are and hold out hope that this person is coming in, or be willing to walk through that door when the message arrives. You don't want to miss it. But you have a deep knowing that something's coming in. You feel this with your heart and soul. You feel this. This is a game of chess. It's a game of maneuvering. Look at that. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a few of your pawns in order for you to protect your kingdom. I've been telling people for the last couple of years, and anybody who's been following me or had conversations with me, had readings with me, for the last few years, have literally been telling everybody about who's in your kingdom. Think about that. Who's in your kingdom? Look at your king, look at your queen. And this was long before this whole bullshit thing went down. And we all know what I'm talking about, okay? So, who has been in your kingdom? Have you been building on those relationships? Have you been walking around or walking away from relationships that no longer serve a purpose? People, place, thing, I don't give a shit, job, whatever. Fill in the blank. Have you been really delving in and getting rid and walking away from what no longer serves you? Are you still one of the ones that is holding on, fingernails like dug in, scratch marks, and you're still trying to talk your way out of not walking away from this relationship? If that's you, stop it. That's enough. Get help. Schedule a session with me. I'm an empowerment coach. I empower people. Like, I'm hurt as fuck right now, and I'm here empowering you guys. 2 readings today, and I have not slept since my epidural at 7:45 this morning, and I'm still here, and I'm still doing my fucking thing. And if I can do it in the manner that I am in right now, I can honestly tell you, and I'm not medicated. All I've got is an epidural. It shit hurts. But I do all of this work, and I expect you to too. It's one thing to sit here and get free readings, listening to these readings, but it's another thing to actually put them into action. It's one thing to hear what I'm saying, but it's another thing to get away from your fear and be, thank you, Spirit, get away from your fear. Stop allowing that to dictate you in the direction that you go. You want to start that new business? Start that new business. You want that relationship? Go out and get that relationship. There's someone you need to tell that you fucking absolutely love and adore? Do it. Unless you're like me. I already said everything I could say, and I can't say no more. You know what I mean? And it just gets to the point where you just have to walk away 100% and just be in complete surrender and say absolutely no more. And I did that a while ago, and that hurt. It was a horrible decision, but I had this deep knowing that there, again, is more to this love thing than I was receiving. I've been hurt in my life. You guys have all been hurt in your life. That's why you're here listening to this reading right here, right now. You've all been through something in your life. Abandonment issues as a child, abusive relationships, ghosting, cheating, lying, manipulation, stealing. And you can steal a lot more than a person's time, their money. It's their time, their energy, their heart, their love. And then just to squash it, and for absolutely no reason. So I feel like each and every single one of you has been through all of that, and you're being asked to level up. You're being asked to, be in alignment with the universe is trying to gift you. And it may not look like the same package that you're trying to control the outcome. The universe is saying, trust me. You've never gone hungry unless your ego put you there. The universe will not steer you wrong. You're single because you need to be a lone rider for a while. And some of you need to be single so you can be a lone rider for a while. So you can get back to who the fuck are you without being mom and being wife or being husband and somebody constantly making you feel like shit about yourself. And they're not even calling you. And you're still allowing them to make you feel like shit about yourself. So maybe this is specific, but I do feel like today's reading, I don't feel like pulling tarot cards on it. I don't feel like anything like that. I feel like today's reading is a lesson. And I want to leave it at the lesson. I'm going to get some messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine so that we can delve a little bit deeper. But I want to go ahead and pull an advice from the Moonology deck. Because we did just have that new moon and we are coming up into a full moon in Gemini here in the next couple of weeks. So we're still in the energy of both, we're building up to this eclipse, about 30 days. Oh my God. Yeah, we're still in the new moon energy. But at the same time, we're getting ready to come on to that full moon. And you have this deep knowing that your life is about ready to change in ways you never expected. So if Mr., won't step up or Mrs. won't step up over here, trust me, you're not going to be left in the fray for those of you who are wanting a relationship to come in. For others of you who are still holding on to relationships that are longer or past their expiration date, like the milk is curdled, it smells like shit, you're never going to drink it, it's gross, throw it away. Be open to receiving. Trust me. If you have a spouse that there is some inkling of a chance that the two of you guys can come together, and I am a firm believer in that. And please feel free to schedule a couples session because I have changed the trajectory of a lot of couples' lives. But I've also been honest, and maybe that's your fear. You're afraid of honesty. So if you guys want, schedule a session with me. If you're with a relationship and you feel like it's holding you back, but you got to be willing to do the work. Knowing is half the battle. It's like you have the tools now to create the life of your dreams. And it's like, what you going to do? Say what you want. So, Spirit, please show me some advice, please, for this love reading. Please show me some advice. What can they do? What advice do you have for this reading, Spirit? Okay. The card that I just showed you. New moon. It's time. New moons. New moons. There it is, you guys. New moons start new cycles, new things, new life, new trajectory, new relationships, new career, new abundance. This is Scorpio. It's a wild card. New intimate experiences, okay? And you have a deep knowing that something's coming. You've been manifesting that with the moon. You have this deep knowing that by these full moons and everything that's coming up, I like the fact that you're not holding on to the outcome for it, though. I think that that's really awesome. I feel like somebody here is just out living their life, doing their fucking thing. Pisces and Virgo, you guys. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Or what is Capricorn? Capricorn is your hard work is paying off and the communication is coming in. You put in a lot of work, and we've had Saturn in Capricorn for the last 3 years now, And so I feel like now that we're coming to the end of Capricorn, I feel like this is timing, I feel like this message is slowly but surely coming back in. I feel like somebody here is definitely wanting to put out a message. Yeah. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past experiences hold you back. Release the ex. Start something new, Meditate and contemplate. That's under the time to go. So I feel like this person is just kind of like swimming in circles. New moon in Pisces. So there's that. It's all about letting go, too. Pisces is all about letting go. Being free, going with the flow, right? But it's also about illusions, delusions, fantasies, mental institutions, sorrow, depression, sex, drugs, alcohol, codependent relationships. So on the negative, on the positive is spirituality and letting go. Delving into your past lives, delving into, your karmic situations, letting go. And letting go through the art of forgiveness. And it really is art, because Pisces rules art. But it also rules the media, so stay off the fucking media. Time to go. Go outside. Go do something. Get out in nature. Not for you, okay? Somebody needed to hear that. You're spending too much time, so there's your distraction, okay? That's the darkness. That's the distraction. Virgo is, you are good enough. You're thinking that because something in the past ended for you that you're not good enough. And it is saying you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Virgo is of service. Virgo is loyal. Virgo, they are the reality though. And, it's funny because Pisces and Virgo are the opposites of each other. So there's like this opposition, but it gives you an opportunity to be creative as to how you're going to overcome this new start. And maybe it's just, some communication coming in. You see a lady or a gentleman at the coffee shop, say hi. You're good enough. Your fortune is about to change. That's a fortune cookie right there. And I think that you have literally been maneuvering these obstacles with grace for some of you, because those aren't knocked over, right? It's saying that this new life has just begun. And then you're going to learn how to strategize, and you're going to learn how to be of service, and you're going to learn how to take care of your kingdom. Your hard work is paying off. So for those of you who have had no communication's coming in. Whether you fucking see it or not, believe. For others of you, it's time for you to let go. Stop beating a dead horse. Yeah, masculines want to say, all I want to do is talk to you. Here's the message in a bottle. Here's the yang energy right underneath the message in a bottle. All they have to do is take action. All they have to do is be willing to walk through that door and meet their divine feminine, for some of you. And know that they're good enough. And I feel like the divine feminine, you're good enough. You're good enough. You have set your sights so high. Again, that's Virgo energy. She sets her sights high. She ain't willing to go in circles with somebody. She'll just walk away. That's what it's saying. She's like, oh, you want to go in circles? Oh, you want to breadcrumb me? Oh, you want to keep me locked in this prison? Nah, time for me to go. I gotta go. Number 9, perseverance. I gots to go. Like, I'm not sticking around. There's other fish in the sea, so to speak, right? Spirit, divine masculines to the divine feminine. And don't forget, this is Capricorn energy. That's very masculine energy, right underneath the message in a bottle. The masculines are saying, your smile makes me melt. So I feel like I did see the faces here. I feel like maybe the divine masculine watches you. Maybe you don't even know who this divine masculine is, and you've seen him somewhere, and this person watches out for you. I'm sorry for lying to you, for those of you who do know who your divine masculine is. Maybe they lied to you about they didn't have feelings for you, for some of you. They lied to you and said they didn't want a relationship because they were afraid of their own feelings. Or vice versa, same thing. Again, Pisces, keeping themselves stuck, keeping themselves imprisoned, swimming around in circles about it. In love with the fact of being in love, but afraid of falling in love, Oh my God, bottom of the deck, I know we're twin flames. Twin flames don't always stay together, guys. Sorry. But I feel like in this circumstance, this is really the lesson that is needing to be learned. And I feel like it's what's going to get you to that union. And I feel like really all it is for the divine masculine. I'm seeing the masculines needing to step up. Pisces energy, this is past life energy. This is like needing to overcome. needing to be willing to walk through those doors. Ladies, stop saying when you're manifesting, it has to be George, okay? You need to be open. Same thing with you masculines. It has to be, Martha, it just needs to be the person that you're in alignment with. But if there is someone that you are in love with and you haven't told them, reach out. Ask them to dinner. Ask them for coffee, but then be prepared to have the conversation. Because again, Virgo's ruled by Mercury. And I feel like for some of you, your luck is about to change. And you're going to have to maneuver this situation. And remember, you're building your kingdom this time. Messages from, oh my God. Messages from the feminines is, I'm trying to trust in divine timing. And it's funny because that shows up right underneath the all I want to do is talk to you from the masculines. So she's like, okay, I have this deep knowing that something's coming in. But in the meantime, like, I ain't waiting for you. If that another door opens, I'm going towards it. And I'm closing on the door and the windows, and I'm maneuvering this a lot differently. So whatever that means, you guys, but that's part of the lesson. Maybe the lesson is the divine masculine or feminine, if they can't make up their mind, that's their deal, Spirit, please show me the divine feminine to the divine masculine. I've been learning a lot about my spirituality. Yeah. Again, that's what Pisces, that's what this is all about, is learning about your spirituality and learning how to let go and, learning the lessons from the past. I feel like all that is really paying off and I don't feel like it's just for one. I feel like it is for the both of you. I feel like, like I said, I'm not gender specific. So if the story goes the opposite way, then put it there, right? Okay. Wow. The divine feminine says you're very intimidating and I've cried over you. And at the bottom of the deck, I'm not communicating my feelings with you. For some of you, because you've been hurt. I feel like you've been so hurt in the past that for a lot of you, like I said, we all have a story. And I feel like you've been so hurt in the past that you're willing to just walk away knowing that the universe will put in the right person. But I also feel like you're working on this softness about you. Being in a place of peace. I do want to say meditate right now. I would definitely be working on your law of attraction, be working on your meditation. Again, no love spells, you guys. That is not okay. You never want to make somebody fall in love with you. That is not meant to be on your path. That does come with karmic lessons. So make sure that you're not using magic. I'm being really guided to say that, especially with this card here and the deep knowing. So I want to say, be careful what you put out there, trying to make a certain person fall in love with you. So somebody out there needed to hear that. So you guys, if this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you guys can be updated the next time I post a video. You guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and we will chat again tomorrow. Stay tuned.